say something about Webflow. What do you think about it? To be honest, I'm your host, Casino from Casino.com. And so, joining me today is Paul C. from WpTuts. Okay, say something about Webflow. What do you think about it? To be honest, I've never really used it. I think I've tried it once. It looks really nice. But to me, for the kind of work I do professionally, I also rely on plugins because let's face it, some of the things you can get with those plugins would take you months or you would need to outsource. And I just don't think that Webflow has everything at the moment, but it looks really exciting in terms of interface and the things I see. I don't know about you, Paul.
I've looked at it and I think it's got some definite merits. I think it's one of those things that it depends how you want to work. The nice thing I think with something like Webflow is you can create something and you don't need to worry about updates like you do with WordPress. So if you've got a client that you think all they need is a simple site that doesn't really require ongoing maintenance, maybe Webflow is the ideal platform for you because your hosting is included, updates, tech support, all those kinds of things. But I would say if that's the kind of client you may be working with and you think that's a good fit for them, I would also take a look at Brizy Cloud, because if you want a more cost-effective way of creating simple sites and including hosting and not worrying about updates, that's definitely something to look at. And I think it's around $99 per year, and that's for unlimited client sites. So that is a great value proposition and worth checking out.
Breezy is quite exciting actually, but the only grief I have with them is not a grief, but I think the development is a bit slower than what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But then again, maybe it's because they want to take their time and cook something really really better. But I'm quite impressed by what I see. But once again, it's all about the ecosystem. I will not change the ecosystem each and every year. So I would take my time before I actually move to a different ecosystem. And I think it's better for the business.
I kind of agree with you there that I think, I bought into Brizy way back and spoken to some of the different people that are involved with it. And I think it's got a lot of potential, but it is coming out a lot slower than I think a lot of people anticipated, especially when they bought into the lifetime deal probably about 18 months, 2 years ago now. But I think what they're doing is they're creating a very solid product. It's not without its quirks, but I think what they're looking to do is something completely different to what's out there with most of the other page builders and make it more designer orientated and less tech orientated.
I think it's good to have competition because it pushes everyone to just offer a better value proposition, better tools. It's good for us. So I'm always happy to see new ones on the block. I know some people absolutely love Oxygen also, the Oxygen builder. I do have it. I tried it, but to me, it's not the type of builder you can just if you're used to Elementor and Divi is completely different. Actually, some people also compared it to Webflow, and that's why I'm talking about it. And I know some people absolutely love it, but I think it's people that have a developer profile, a bit more than just purely designers. But it looks interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot less drag and drop, as in, sort of akin to Elementor, Brizy, Divi, and those kinds of things. I think Oxygen's got an exciting journey ahead of it, but I think you need to have a different mindset to work with it. Like you say, it is more of a developer's point of view. And if you come from a background of like Dreamweaver and those kinds of environments, you probably would feel quite comfortable with it quite quickly. But it does have a fair bit of learning curve to really open up the potential of what you can do with it, I think.
So I hope that you got value out of this. So make sure to subscribe and smash the notification bell so that you get notified when new podcast episodes come up. And by the way, make sure you check the WpTuts channel. You won't regret it. Oh, and if you want a killer branding for you or your clients, I created a brand guidelines template that you can download on my website. Initially, it was created for Affinity Designer, but you can use it with Adobe Illustrator with a workaround. So if you're interested, just go to casino.com/branding. So thank you for watching. I can't wait to see you in the next episode. And in the meantime, don't forget to invest
in your success.